David Ornstein has been speaking a little bit about Mohamed Salah's future. And when David Ornstein of The Athletic speaks, of course we listen because he's a top tier journalist. He said on Mohamed Salah's future, and you can find this on the Anfield Agenda Twitter account as well, I don't think it's set in stone that he goes. I've even had some suggestions he would quite like to stay and continue to compete at the highest level in Europe. So, if that's the case, get that contract in front of him, please. Because, as we've always said, the priority number one is to give Mo a new deal. If that's not an option, if the money from Saudi's too big, or if he wants to go over there for whatever other reason, okay, there's not much you can do about that. But if David Ornstein is saying that he still feels, or he's of the belief that Mo still feels that he still has some unfinished business and wants to continue to compete in Europe at the highest level, then we need to get a contract in front of the great man and get him to sign it. Because, you know, he's got at least 3 years left, I would say, at the top level. You look at him as a physical specimen. He's never lets himself go. He's never out of shape. He lives the life of a professional athlete. I'd be more than happy for Liverpool to extend him by a couple of years. So, I'm worried that we haven't seen any talk of that, though. Like, I've mentioned this to you guys on air a few times. That has been a concern because we should be. You know, I don't know. Maybe my hope is always that behind the scenes there's conversations that we don't know about. And we all love to wake up one day and see that Mo signed the contract extension. But if he doesn't, and if he does move on, is Mbappe an option? Yes, he is. He shouldn't be. And at almost every other point in his career, he won't be. But sometimes things are about timing. And if Liverpool and Mo don't come to an agreement, and if they don't find common ground and Mo doesn't extend, then the sensible thing for Liverpool to do is to sell in the summer. You can't let Mo leave for free. It would be the height of stupidity. So if you sell him in the summer and you get 80 or 100 million quid and you've saved the money on his wages, and we've heard from Rami Abbasisa that he gets £1 million a week all in from whatever parts of his contract we don't know about, then put that money to Mbappe because he's on a free. You won't have to pay a transfer fee. He's in the prime of his career right now. Liverpool have spoken with him for 6 years. John W. Henry has flown around on a jet. You know, it sounds ludicrous. I know. I'm aware of it. But if Real Madrid aren't at the table, and according to their own sources, they're not. So if that is true, and I still have my doubts over that being true, but if that is true, and Madrid are walking away, where's he going to go? He's got to go somewhere. PSG aren't going in the right direction. He's not going to win a Champions League there. He's not going to win a Ballon d'Or there by the looks of it. He's too young and too much ahead of him in his career to go off to Saudi. Italian football don't really have the money, or again, he won't win a Ballon d'Or there. So it's pretty much Premier League. And then it's a matter of a handful of clubs. So my preference is to keep Mo. That's always the preference. But if Mo goes, and there's a way to get Mbappe through the door at Anfield, and if Jurgen Klopp feels like he wouldn't be a destabilising factor, because we can't ignore that side of it, oh, come on now. You know, who wouldn't want to see Kylian Mbappe running out in a Liverpool shirt? I think Nike would be very happy with that as well, you know, and I think it would be a ridiculous amount of shirt sales. And also, if you do lose Mo, then you know you're losing your big shirt seller, you're losing your icon, you're losing your superstar. Replace him with another one that you haven't had to pay a transfer fee for. I mean, come on now. Surely we'd want that.